Alright, welcome back to the Crazy Leo Plays channel. I'm your host Leo. We're playing Chain Echoes, and this is where we left off. I found some time before bed, so let's jump into this, shall we? What are we going? That's the wrong way. Can't go that way right now. People just standing outside in the rain. That's just great. How about going this way? Oh, we can actually go this way, huh? Alright. I see dragons. Nope. We're not dealing with dragons. Doesn't seem like we can go any other way, so let's go straight in. Step into Tormund. So this is your hometown, Tormund. Yes, the main capital of Terran, where the rain never ends. Well, it actually ends sometimes, but the days are far and few between. The city is so gloomy, makes me want to go to a bar and get a drink, or have a hot bath. Hey, come with me fast. Prince Frederick is about to give a speech in front of the palace. I bet it's about the rumors. A speech? Let us go there as well. Quite the crowd. Do you think the rumors are true? Apparently an airship returned from farm sport with an injured general. I heard something about an assassination. Do you think Ascania planned to betray the treaty? We've been waiting for almost an hour now. Shouldn't we just head straight into the palace? Now that you said that, here they come. General Alina. General Alina? Alina? Yeah, I think it's Alina. General Alina. Look at how many people came despite the weather. I can't wait to see their faces when they hear the terrible news. Maybe I should go down to get a better look. General Guston. Keep your emotion at bay, Lady Elena. Remember your position. General Kenrich. Strict as always, my dear General Guston. The same goes for you. The people might get the wrong idea seeing you laughing in the face of such terrible news. Alright, General Killjoy. Despite, I think most of them have already heard the rumors. They truly spread fast. Frederick, have you finished your small talk? Is that a grimoire? Oh, my prince. Then let me have a word now. Citizen of Tormund, I come before you with important news that weighs heavily upon my heart. I ask you for how many years have we watched our families and friends being murdered? For how many generations have our homeland been plundered and ravaged? While our enemies were being fed by foreigners, we had to endure hunger and suffering. We may share Valandis with Ascania and Gravos, but it is not the same blood that flowed through our vein. A year ago, the tide turned. We conquered Wernshine and defeated Gravos. Because we all worked together, because we did not give up. But Gravos and its devious ways did not endure this, and not only killed hundreds of Terran soldiers in the explosion, but also sacrificed its own people. Is this what passes as honor of Valandis? Ascania's idea of ethics and morals is no less devious, which is why the decision to sign a peace treaty 1 year ago was difficult for me. But I did not want any more of our soldiers to die. I did not want our citizens to starve any longer. To this day, I am firmly convinced that it was the right decision. But today, words from Farm Sport has reached us. Our chancellor and soldiers have been murdered. During the peace ceremony, troops from Ascania executed Chancellor Edgar and some of our brave soldiers. Only General Matthias could escape and bring us the word. So the rumors are true after all. Can we accept this? No, I have no choice but to take up arms again. The war that I wanted to avoid at all costs will continue. For this, I need your support, people of Terran. I can promise you one thing though, you will not experience famine or misery anymore, because this war will be ended quickly. With the annexation of Wormshire, we acquired the weapon that devastated the area a year ago. You hear correctly, the most powerful weapon in the world is now in our possession. Behold the Grand Grimoire. This is the weapon that can destroy an entire city. Terrifying, but it looks so harmless. If it belongs to us, then nobody will mess with us anymore. There it is, Killian. That's the same stone. Yes, this is the Grand Grimoire that destroyed Wardenshire. But contrary to Prince's words, it was not used by Bravos back then. It was always been in Terran's possession. What? How do you know that? Why didn't you tell me that you knew about the stone? I know about it, but I don't have any more information than you do. Sorry, Glenn. With this weapon, we can destroy the entire Armada with one blow and bring this war to an early end. Rest assured, people of Terran, this war will end soon and we will be the victors. Why does the prince show the grimoire in public? Making the people feel assured, and the rumors will probably intimidate the enemy. Let's hurry to the palace. I must speak with him. Matthew is a miserable liar. Sir Victor, about the grimoire. Sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. The Grand Grimoire is one of the reasons I'm in Valandis. I'll make it up to you. There is someone I would like you to meet, but first let us escort the princess safely to the palace. I have a feeling that's not going to go as well. Her brother looks brainwashed completely. Frederick, dear sister, thanks be the fate, you are well. Words can describe how relieved I am. At last, all those sleepless nights are over. Please tell me, where have you been? I'm sorry, Frederick. It was not my intention to cause you grief. I should be angry, but now that you are back with me, I just can't. Your companions have my deepest gratitude. If it were any other day, I would have arranged a big banquet for your return. But with the war ahead, we must set an example to the citizen. Do not worry, I have had enough of banquets late anyway. Frederick, I have an important matter to discuss with you. I was present at the banquet in Farm Sport and saw what happened there. It was not the soldiers from Ascania who attacked our men, it was a wild demon. You're not telling us anything new. What do you mean? Sir Matty told us about it. His report of the evening was very detailed. General Matty, why don't you tell it yourself? Matty. Very well. As the princess explained, there was an attack on the banquet by a demon, but even the strongest beast had no chance in the presence of the best knights of Valandis. The monster was quickly put down, but the real monster appeared only afterwards. As Kenya showed its true color, Chancellor Sigurd had our men and Chancellor Edgard assassinated in the chaos of the attack. Our men were killed by the sword of Ascania. I am sure they would have blamed the demon, but I was able to escape and carry the truth to you, my prince. This is a lie. How can you be so sure that I'm lying with all the confusion that was going on up there? Hold your tongue, wretched traitor. Do not trust him. I saw you with my own eyes. You gave the robbers the order to kill Lady Pernella, and that is not the end of it, Lord Brother. After the banquet, I hurried home through Cortora. Do you know who stood in my way? This man, who even tried to kill me. With all due respect, that is not true. Why do you say that? First you claim that I'm lying about the banquet, and now you are trying to slander me. Prince, please do not listen to her. She seems confused. You have been away for a long time, Celestia. Let us talk later. It's best if you go to your room now and freshen up. Your companions, I will provide the best rooms in town and will reward them generously tomorrow. Frederick, this is not the right time for you to take care of my well-being. This war is based on a lie. I see your point. I promise you will talk more about it tonight. But now please get some rest. Please do not ask me to do this again, Prince. It breaks my heart to lie to the princess. And it would break her if she knew that her brother is very well aware that Sir Matthew took care of the Chancellor. Your truth is more useful to us than my sister's. You perform your role surprisingly well, General Matthew. Thank you, my prince. One could think my sister is the real liar. If not for the fact that she is the most honest person in Valandis. I agree, Matty. Step forward. Prince, remove your armor. My armor? Are my words unclear? I don't understand. As you said, my sister is the most honest person in Valandis. When my sister claims that a demon invaded the banquet, it is exactly what happened, right? Yes, as we already know. If my sister tells a group of dwarves that are singing an ode to the moon on top of this tower, then there's a group of dwarves standing on the top of this very tower and giving away the most beautiful ode to the moon. Prince? And when my sister claims that you tried to kill her, you actually did try. Wait, please. She said that to discredit my statement. So my sister's a liar after all. No, I mean, in this case, Prince. Luck seems to be on your side today, General. Normally, I'd have them slit your throat. But since your statement is the foundation for this war, our people would be skeptical if I had to explain that you were executed after you returned. I'm sorry, please, I meant no harm to Terran. But the people will certainly not be skeptical when I tell them that General Matty came back from his bloody banquet with only one arm and one eye. No. Jeez. The people in this world are downright cruel. Sir Victor said he will bring someone who can tell me more about the grimoire, but it has been an hour already. Sienna and Killian went into the city. Rob and Lenny stayed at the castle. I'm too nervous to wait here. Maybe I should take a look around the city as well. Why not? There's nothing better than sitting here reading a book, drinking a cup of hot tea while the rain falls against the window. I guess. Some more cash. Nothing else here. Is that a cat? Yeah. Sacred water just sitting there. Okay. Is that Okay, nope. They say the Ascanian like to party, but when it comes to drinking, nobody can beat us. Pickled onions with a lot of sugar. The onion liquor is the hit in Taran. Another shot of onion liquor. Really? Onion liquor? That just seems weird. The constant rainfall and the dark atmosphere takes its toll on our spirits. We in Tormund are considered to be particularly melancholic. I guess so. I mean, who wouldn't be in this weather? Both sides. Okay. Can't open any of this stuff. Okay, discovered another fast travel. War is always on the top priority everywhere in the world. I mean, which invention do you think first found its way to Tormund? The common umbrella or a sky armor? Shockingly, the sky armor came before the umbrella. Hard to believe, isn't it? Not really. That's the wrong way. Where do you think this Grand Grimoire came from? Who cares? It's powerful enough to destroy an entire city. That's enough information for me. You're not a member of this guild, so leave me alone. A letter from the Adventure Guilds in Fansport? Let me see. Ah, wonderful. So you are our newest recruits. Congratulations. I must have been difficult to pass Kotera in these dire times. Don't worry. You cannot count on us from here on. From here on. We offer you plenty of services. First, you can use our shops. It has some unique items and you can find plenty of materials to upgrade your equipment. Second, you can get useful hints on how to find certain unique monsters. Third, we will pay you for how many different unique monsters you have defeated. Just speak to me to get your rewards. Happy adventuring. Interesting. Keep up the good work. Do you have any need for me? Let's sell the loot. Let's check the deals. Missing one water orb. That's unfortunate. Heavy rings. Super rare material pack. Giant high tough yak grass fiber hard shell. Okay. So you can actually buy the stuff you need. Long feather. I think I need 2 of those. Whoops. Bloodstone. There's a lot of stuff here. Let's get 2 for now. Do you need some hints on how to find unique monsters? Since you are a member of our guild, you'll find helpful adventurers on your travels who will share their info with you. Interesting. Can't go that way. An adventurers guild is run mostly by Polko, Lesvin, and Hioms. I am not sure you've noticed, but there are invisible bridges in Katara. You can find one in the central area and another one in the forest south. I wonder who built them. You want to check them out? Oh, there's nothing to find there. I already checked. Unique monsters have special conditions that can make them appear. If they still don't appear, make sure to leave and enter the area again. Have you heard of the Tome of Fiends? You can get them through deals. With their knowledge, you might be able to get new loot from sky armor enemies such as skill ramp. So you are not part of the guild. Welcome. If you have any questions, just ask around here. Okay, well that's done. Okay. Level 1. Valendis is well known for its ores. You only get the hardest and shiniest ones here. Alright, so this is just... Due to the heavy rain, the people of Tormund decided to build an entire city underground. That makes sense. What is this for? With all this rain, you need some good clothes to keep you dry. Okay, don't really need that. Those greedy traders, now that we're at war again, they immediately raise the cost of food. These are not leftovers from the food market. Use these bones and upgrade your stuff. Interesting. I'm selling random stuff. Maybe there's something here. Okay, I already got the long feathers I was looking for. I've heard they start giving out coupons again. We're back where we started. What a tragedy. Look at you, you seem to need some upgrades for your equipment. Check out my leatherware. Okay, so there's a few stuff here. The best weapon of Valendis are found in Tormund, I swear. I already have all of this. Ooh, I don't have this though. I could buy that. Nothing better than sturdy Tyrrhenian armor. I already have all of this. Alarm clock. We'll get even with them in Escania. We've had enough of this everlasting war. The Grand Grimoire will crush them all. So much faith, so much faith. Wow, this place is huge. Once the king tried to ban alcohol during wartime, we were supposed to concentrate more on killing than drinking. And it worked, except for the fact that people were killing themselves instead of the enemy. Wow. Man, I sure could go for a burger. Okay. Why are there so many people standing here? They are outraged by the food costs. War has just been declared and they are already charging triple the price. That is a little insane. Chess. People are complaining that we raised the price after war was announced. It's not us who makes the price, it's the demand. How am I supposed to buy? You actually don't need anything, do you? Well, yeah, but I still want something. Where am I now? Okay, we'll be right back. This city's gonna take like a full hour to explore. I got to pet the dog. They started building this underground city before the war, which means they started over 150 years ago. They had to stop though and never picked it back. The floors below are unfinished blocks. Sometimes I wonder how much deeper it goes. Alright, let's upgrade weapons. Okay. We can upgrade that completely. I could also upgrade that, but he's not in the team just yet. Okay, upgrade armor. Let's upgrade that. I just realized I might need another. Yeah, I might need a few more options. Long. Alright, so let's upgrade this. Upgrade that. Shimmering card, iron ore. We can actually buy this here. Yeah, iron ore. Okay. Upgrade armor. Okay, we still need 3 iron armor in the long feather. We need a lot of long feathers. Oh, we can buy more? Oh, those are how much they have. I see. That's interesting. We need... Don't think we need any of those. Long feather. Let's get that. Police. And I might need to go to let's just double check. We can max this guy out, which let's do. Iron ore. Pretty sure we can go here and buy some. Yeah, so we're just gonna get... We just need 1, right? Unless you're doing some upgrades. The only unfortunate part is that I can't equip it just yet. What? I did all that just... come on. I should have checked. I think it's written 2 on top of it. Alright, we're going back. We're going back. Iron ore. You know what? Don't I have a bunch of these things? There we go. Any for iron ore? Guess not. Alright, let's go. Nope. I'm mostly doing that because she is getting wrecked pretty hard. So, yeah, let's do that. Shimmering. Attack up. Break extender. Why not? Nothing fits on this just yet. Let's wait till we get everyone back and then we'll do the rest. Actually, we should probably go down, right? Some exploring to do. The guy just walked through me. What's in here? Look, it's a dog. Can I help you? Would you like some tea or maybe some coffee? Perhaps you would like to use the toilet, or maybe you want to sleep in my bed. No. Then why did you barge into my house uninvited? Huh? Get lost, you impudent vermin. Whoa. That was rough there for a second. On top of that, she was like... She asked if we wanted to use her bed. Alright, let's get out of here. Chests and money everywhere. At least it pays. Actually right here. And it doesn't help that the music is so sad too. Herbal collar. Equipment. I can't even change. I'm 100% gonna forget about this collar. Okay, so I think we've done the turn of this. take care of going to the other side now. Is that Killian on top of a house? What is Killian doing there? Oh, it's you, Glenn. Did Sir Victor return? Not yet. What are you doing here? Taking in the scenery while the rain has stopped. I still can't believe it. The Grand Grimoire is right under our noses. And? What do you mean, and? That's the reason we're here. We wanted to know more about it. Who had placed it in Wormshire back then? And above all, why? What then? I'm sorry, what do you mean? What do you plan to do with this knowledge? What's this about? You don't know, do you? I know what you want. You want the stone for yourself. I want to change this world. Having such a weapon would be helpful, even though you know what it's capable of. Do you find it despicable? The Grimoire kills people. The sword here does the same, and yet we wield it every day for our cause. You can wield a sword and choose your targets. The Grimoire obliterates everything. Don't get me wrong, every human life is precious to me, but just look back. We are talking about a mountain built of corpses. The blood of many is on our hands. The blood of people who were ready to die for their cause. We do not kill the innocent. If possible, I would not want to use the Grimoire. It is much more useful as a scare tactic than a weapon anyways. Enemies will throw their weapons at the mere sound of the name. Remember how our enemies feared the band of the Iron Bull. Do you know the reason why, I want to change this world? No. I come from a merchant family. We were quite wealthy, but since dealing with money is frowned upon where I come from, we were not very influential. We had big houses, servants, always clean clothes and enough food, but all this did not protect us from the world outside. My younger sister went out riding one day and the horse went wild. It raced through half the city until it finally stumbled in the harbor district, fell to the ground and broke its leg. My sisters sought help in the area that even in broad daylight was visited only by scoundrels. Weak and completely on her own, she could not defend herself when they came for her. Dozens of men threw themselves on her, one after the other. Killian. Our butler found her in the gutter hours later. She had fallen into a coma. I was so angry that I rode into the harbor that same evening to look for the culprits. But who was I supposed to find? Half the neighborhood had taken advantage of her. I'm sorry to hear that. I haven't seen her for years. But from letters my parents send me, I know she is still sleeping. Glenn, I was a very liberal person whose greatest role model was Alfred of the Band of the White Dragon. A man who achieved fame with his mercenaries and at one point was as powerful as the armies of the greatest kingdoms. Since he came from the common folks, he tried to abolish the royal houses and establish democracy. I wanted to be like him, and after this incident with my sister, even more so. I could have felt anger for the common rabble, but I did not. I did not want to fight the lower class, but rather the cause that made them this way. I set myself the goal that if my sister ever woke up from her coma, she would look into a new world. A better world that I created with my own hands, and for that I must make use of different means. Like the Grand Grimoire. The first thing your sister will see when she wakes up is not the beautiful world you have created, but the monster her brother has become. Don't worry, we will never get to that stone anyways. These are just empty words, Glenn. Well, that was deep conversation. And honestly, he wasn't joking when he said to Lena that if she thinks that's cruel, she doesn't know nothing yet. His story is just impossibly cruel. Impossibly cruel. Not to be able to protect the people most important to you. I think most people have that fear. Okay, nothing else in here. What's on this side now? Explore most of the area. Who's the old guy? The fresh air will be good. Will do you good, father. King Valhin III. But now tell me, why did you leave the castle? Where have you been all this time? The walls of this palace were suffocating. I am a princess, not a nun. I set out to look beyond the walls to see what we have been fighting for all these years. And what did you find? Are you really interested in it? I thought you only cared for this war. You portray me as a bloodthirsty warlord, which I am not. Besides, we shouldn't talk like this in front of our father. Then go and see yourself what lies over the wall, what people talk about, what they wish and hope for. You know I told the truth about the banquet, don't you? Of course I believe you that you have seen the demon, but you certainly couldn't have noticed everything. I ask again, you know I was telling the truth. And you accept the lie. I accept what Terran needs most. It will be over quickly. I guess it will. They give him a few more weeks. It's good that you came back. He can't show it, but I'm sure Father is happy that you're back with us. Father. His hands are so rough. His hands. I remember them, tall yet gentle, loving hands that lifted me up into the sky as a little girl. They are so rough now, like the hands of a knight swinging his swords. But they probably always have been. His hands held the swords more often than his daughter, after all. That regrets. I think I have some time until Sir Victor returns. I wonder how Lena is feeling. This day has been hard on her. Maybe I can pay her a visit, that is, if they let me into the castle. Alright, let's just go around for now. See what we can find. Nothing here. Nothing there. What is this guy? Why can't I even go through? Maybe I'm not supposed to talk to him now? Maybe. Let's get out of here. A merchant has tried to travel from Warrenshire to Tormund by foot, but they don't have to go through the flower fields. That's right, that's why he arrived poisoned, blind, mute, and half paralyzed. By the gods, one should always carry enough remedies. It's good to know. Ooh, red chest. Charm of the Learned. What's this do? Reduce cost of skill by 20%. Gets 2 times additional SP into character's pool. Oh, that's definitely good. Herbal collar. Alright, black tip. It triggers HP regen 15. That's pretty good for him, actually. Raise resistance against this element by 15%. Comfy scarf. Immune against this. Okay, that's definitely good. Titan helm. It's just a 10 HP more. Okay, so that I'm gonna change for Charm of the Learner. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. So I can't change. Hopefully I don't forget about that item. Can't go there. Ooh, I can go in the middle. Magician's belt. Raise mines by 10%. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But yeah. That's the wrong way. Alright, so that was basically it. Once the war is over, I'll save up and buy my own house. Good luck. Alright, where are we headed now? Going up? To let me go through. I wonder. We are grateful that you brought Her Highness back. Prince Frederick hasn't been himself after she vanished. Okay, saving. You're the guy who returned the princess, right? I've been told you're allowed to visit her, but this area is off limit, you understand? Okay. Valanda's greatest pride was once the Mage Academy of Nissa, and even today people speak of it with fervor. Before that, Valandas was an isolated place with only a few mining villages. The reason why the founders of Nissa chose such a random location to open the greatest academy of all time is still a mystery. Perhaps the students were not supposed to be too distracted by other things, who knows? The soldiers around His Highness call the Grand Grimoire the weapon of the gods. I wonder which gods they mean. The old ones, the church, one god, or the great gods. Maybe they mean the 7 true kings. At least with the 7 true kings, their existence is scientifically proven. And Asdeel the dragon is sleeping on this very continent. Okay. Scientifically and technologically speaking, Valandis lags a century behind the neighboring countries. All the resources were spent on the war. One might think that at least the war mercenary would be up to date. Fiddlesticks. After 150 years of war, the coin master was happy to find enough money to pay the soldiers and keep an old machine running. Recently, however, we have received a few more modern machines. I wonder what deal Prince Frederick has struck, and with whom. Okay. That's the wrong way. Okay, so I can't go many places. Now that Princess is back, I'm going to make an extra effort to keep the place in good shape. I see. Pretty linear right now. There's no map. You're the guy who returned to Her Highness, right? I've been told to allow to visit her, but this area is off limit, you understand? Okay, so can't go that way either. The princess is a sweetheart. She has a sympathetic ear for everyone. Look, you dropped all the good dishes. Don't think because you've just returned that I'm going to handle you with kid gloves. You will make up for all the work you missed, do you understand? Answer me, what kind of behavior is this? I hope you remember your status. Here at court, by order of His Majesty the King, you have no more rights than a common servant. Yes, I am sorry. Okay, what are you staring at? Begone. Watch your tongue. He's the princess' guest. Apologize. Sorry. Glenn is like, what the heck is going on? That is the wrong way. Okay, so this just goes around. I'm so glad Her Highness got home safely. We all missed her around here. Okay, can't go that way either. I guess this is her room. Ooh, chess. Partisan. That's pretty big bed. Who goes? What are you doing here? Is it about the reward? My brother will take care of it tomorrow. No, I'm just here to visit you and see how you're going, how you're doing. You are? This is kind of you. Thank you. She's an artist. I had no idea you were so interested in art and so talented too. It's nothing but a pointless pastime. They all show the same motive, a huge tree on a flying island. What is this place? A place I have to go to, that you have to go to? It might sound silly, but it follows me in my dreams. It appears in my mind's eye and wants me to visit it. I don't know where it is though. I see in my memories that are not mine. I try to capture it on paper to get an answer, but it doesn't seem to work. Your echo then? My echo? Remember how Dame Burke explained to us that after death the soul leaves the body and dissolves into the maelstrom? My mother once told me sometimes a soul doesn't completely dissolve if these remnants flow into a new living being. It is possible that one keeps memory of a previous life. You mean to tell me this place in the paintings is an echo of my previous life? Maybe. This place could have been your home. I wonder if I had a better life then. I know I shouldn't complain. People are suffering all over the realm. And here I am protected from all that. But still I am so unhappy. It makes me feel ashamed. I think everyone has their own problems to deal with. I don't think you can weigh that. I wish I wasn't born a princess. Tell me, Glenn, why do these rooms here feel so much tighter than anywhere else? Her eyes are so cold when she talks to me, yet with him, this boy seems pretty close to the princess. You do not look pleased. Sir Gwen, he is one of their companions. An interesting boy, I must say. He is the only one who did not want gold as a reward. What then? Information about the Grand Grimoire. who would voluntarily forgo a reward in gold. Is he a spy? A rather simple-minded one, when he asked us directly to our face about the grimoire. We should take care of him, but not in the princess' presence. While you're at it, deal with the whole troop. As you command. General Godfrey has returned, by the way. Very good. Start the procedure immediately. I will, after the general has sobered up. Do not wait too long. We must not give Ascania too much time. Man, the stories in this game. I can do without curves. They are unnecessary. Oh, come on. They are the most deadly weapons of all. That depends on where you use them. Where? What does that have to do with anything? Well, your katana with the curved blade is suitable for slash attacks that cause a deep cut. They are not suitable for thrust attacks. However, if every soldier in Valandis is running around in heavy armor, a thrust is more effective than a slash, making the great sword superior to the katana. In Valandis, for all I care, they still live in the past. Plate armor is on the retreat. The only thing that justifiably wears such armor nowadays is sky armor. And believe me, you do not want to face them with a great sword. I saw him. Sir Victor is coming. You act like a kid waiting for his presence, Glenn. Well, I do hope he brings the reward. I am already getting gray hair. Prince Frederick said we'll be given it tomorrow. Sir Victor. There you all are. Cameron. This is supposed to be the best inn in town. You got screwed. The ale tastes like piss. Barkeeper. Amber ale. He can drink, that's for sure. Pah, disgusting. This bland, watery aroma. One more. No, wait. Bring me 3 right now. I'm going to down like water. Who is this guy? A good friend. The real reason why I am in Valandis. This is Cameron, a scientist at the court of Terran. And this one here is Batras, also a friend of mine who helps me out with the more dangerous stuff. Ah, look who it is. It's you. What are you doing here? Oh, you know each other? Looks like you've made it to Tormund. We're surprised. We? If your goal was Tormund anyways, why didn't you accompany me till the end, huh? You do remember that we're working for money. If you can't pay us, why should we act as your bodyguard? Is that all you can think of? I hope you have deep pockets, Sir Victor. Like Sienna is any different. Anyways, he will accompany me through Valandis. Can we focus on the main topic? Of course. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about this before, but the real reason I'm in Valandis is the Grand Grimoire. And I'm here telling you this because we need your help. Victor, are you sure this is a good idea? Sure, they might be experienced fighters, but we can find others in the Adventurers Guild. I trust them. Doesn't mean that we have to explain everything to them. We need their muscles, not their brains. Cameron, what is this all about now? I explained it to you earlier, and you agreed to it. Now, don't keep us in suspense. All right. I will take the time to answer your questions, at least while these cups are still full. Who the heck is behind that window? Cameron is responsible for Grand Grimoire and has been studying it for several years. Nasty thing, contains endless secrets and has tremendous destructive power. You've seen what it's capable of, which is why Cameron and I want to destroy it. Want to destroy the Grimoire? The Grand Grimoire is a weapon of the gods. No man should ever hold it in their hands. We must destroy it before more lives are lost. I will help you. Glenn, wait. Further explanation first. And keep your voice low. If anyone finds out about this, we'll be hanging from the gallows. So, what do you want to know about? What exactly is the Grand Grimoire? It's the more powerful version of an ordinary grimoire. These gems are able to store and release energies. They can be found in old geologic layers, generally formed in places with high ether deposits. The largest grimoire found in nature is as big as a thumb. However, the Grand Grimoire is the size of a fist. We do not believe that it was created naturally. Someone created it? We do not know, but a similar stone is mentioned in the history of the 5th epoch. The gods used it as a weapon to destroy entire regions and to initiate the apocalypse. Luckily, they refrained from doing so that we humans are still alive in the 7th epoch. Exactly. We are not here for history lessons. Do you have any further questions? What do you want to know about? Where did the stone come from? The old text of the 5th epoch is briefly referred to as the weapon of the gods, but then it is no longer mentioned. Until about 5 years ago, the stone laid in Terran's treasure chamber. There it was kept as a mere piece of jewelry until Gawain discovered its potential. Gawain? He was also in the throne room, the man with the white hair and different colored eyes. Gwen is the prince's advisor and colleague of Cameron. He is also an old acquaintance of mine. We both studied in Nisa. So this man is an R. Unfortunately, he does not share Cameron's concern for the stone's power. He's trying to use it for this war as effectively as possible. We ran an experiment with the stone 5 years ago. Its power was frightening. I spoke out against its use, but the king and the council were unanimously against me. And then what happened with Warnshire? Why was the stone there? Terran had defeated Gravos and taken the city. The place was crawling with their own soldiers. Honestly, I don't know why the prince kept it there and what he intended to do with it. Now the stone is back in Tormund and will be used in an upcoming battle. This is certain? Yes, preparations are being made right now. So what do you want to know about? How do we destroy it? This is a problem. We do not know. The Grand Grimoire is used by smashing it. This triggers a tremendous explosion, only in a radius of 3 meters around the stone. Nothing happens in order to protect the user. That's why Killian and I survived the explosion. Afterwards, the gemstone resembles itself and can be used again, which means you cannot destroy it in a normal way. And if that is all your questions, now if it just so happens that a few weeks ago I made a little progress and therefore called Victor to Volandis. The royal house keeps a list of all the gifts that are given to the kings on various occasions. On such a list, I actually found the rainbow-colored grimoire. A monk named Nalkibber from the Kindreld monastery brought it as a gift more than 50 years ago. This monk is probably no longer alive, but the monastery still exists. And that's where you come in. You plan to go there and want us to accompany you. Exactly. The monastery is located in the east and has been abandoned for decades. Instead of monks, there are now monsters living there. We need some capable adventurers to protect us from them. All the while, you are searching for information about the Grand Grimoire and this Nalkibber. Yes, information such as where did the stone come from, And how did it come into possession of this monk? You might even find a way to destroy it. We'll help you. You do not need to pay us. Hey. Speak for yourself. The stone's not my concern. Without a reward, I ain't lifting a finger. That's reasoning sound familiar. But why are you telling us all this? Don't you put yourself in danger by sharing such explosive information? I do not understand this either. I have my reasons. I just can't name them. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Thanks for your trust. You have gained a new comrade in armor. Let us help you. Let me help you. What was that? I swear I saw someone outside of the window. Stop. You there at the table. What is it? Drop your weapons and surround. You are under arrest. What? For what reason? You should know it too well, Surprise. There must be a misunderstanding. Do you know who you are talking to? The gallows awaits. Move now. Looks like we have to fight our way out. I haven't even finished my yell. Oh boy. Okay, so formation. Okay, so he is there with us. I think this is probably better. That's how you switch him. Skill, learn skills. Okay, so we have a few options here. Berserker, Grand Berserk for 4 turns. User deals and receive TP costs are reduced. Okay, Light Sword, a magical light attack dealing grants 1 summon. So this is just a stronger version. 35 versus 40. But this hits everyone. Okay, cool. Why not? Let's go with this for now. Equipment. We're gonna go with Charm Learner. Magical Belt, Heavenly Ring. What does this do? Reduce cost of skill by 20%. What does this do? Okay, she already has it equipped. Immune against this ability. I guess I'm going with this. Raven Cloak, huh? I could give him this. For now. Okay, that's level 3. Herbal Collar. We got 2 of them, okay. Interesting. We're fighting in a bar. So I need to switch some stuff over, eh? Interesting. Alright, let's go with breaking the defense. Let's definitely bring up some... Can't steal nothing, so let's just go with... Ooh, actually crit. Crit. Lowest target's defense in my... Awesome. I'm fine with this so far. Bam. Attack everyone. One down. Why not? Pressure, fire. Oh, come on. I guess I'm just gonna heal everyone. Overheating. Perfect. Let's go after this guy. He's a goner. Guess we're gonna do some damage. Might as well bleed him. I should take him out. Piece of cake. My first fight is like an hour into the game session. There are more outside. Why are they here? They couldn't have known about our meeting here. They called us spies. Didn't Glenn ask the prince for information about the grimoire as a reward? Yes, but is that a problem? Hailing from farm sport and collecting information about a super weapon? Maybe that was not the smartest idea. You honestly asked about the stone? No more talking. Let's leave this place and head for the monastery. But we have not negotiated the payment yet. Then stay here if you prefer. The gallows are free. She's like a smartass. What's up here? Alright, can't go there. Stop right there, spies. More fighting. Let's do critical. Let's do attack stance. Yowza. Let's do this. Increase our attack power. Okay, now we should be able to do some major damage. Or maybe not. Wow, that did some damage. Why not? Let's take out one of them. Pressure point. Pedal Storm. Could probably take him out. Yes, sir. And he's a goner. Bam. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. We shouldn't go there. Alright, so where are we going? You tell me. That's the wrong way. Can't go there. So we're going this way? You cannot escape. Ugh, you guys never learn. Let's break them good. Guess I can add an attack stance. Nukisuke. Okay, everything's buffed up. Did he just say he was paralyzed? Oh, he's gonna get wrecked. Oh, didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. That should take him out. Ouch. Alright, what have we got? Yeah, none of them are... Guess we're just gonna attack with this. Yeesh. Why not? Still did some quite damage. Let's take him out. Ooh, that was close. That was exceptionally close. Where am I headed? I think we should probably just do some damage. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Take him out. Yep. More soldiers. This is the end of the line. These guys just don't give up, eh? Well, let's lower their defense. I think maybe I should just attack. Okay, actually, getting that increase is definitely better. Might as well just heal everybody. Boom. Nice. Okay. Let's start doing some damage. Okay, one down. I should do some major damage. And took him out. Awesome. Should be a goner. Take him out. Yes, sir. A dead end. Bloody hell. I can't go on anyway. Your struggle ends here. Let us buy you some time. Move on. Stop. Stop this immediately. Stay out of this, or else. Princess? Leave them alone. They are my guests. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. We have orders from the general to arrest them. You dare put the word of a general above that of your princess. Begone, I command you, base-born navs. Let's go and report this to the general, or he'll be, or we'll be in trouble. Lenny, princess, my goodness, you have my gratitude. No need, we overheard your conversation at the inn. You have, princess? You must not misunderstand. I do not want to betray Terran. It's just that the Grand Grimoire is too dangerous. I know. You may continue to follow your plan, and I will not tell anyone about it. But only under one condition. And what is that? You take Rob and me with you. Are you I mean, that's impossible, princess. Then I cannot let you go. Why do you want to come? The world outside is calling for me. I don't want to stay here waiting for my brothers to shatter Valandis into pieces. I'd rather stop him now than collect the shards of a broken kingdom later. For Valandis and its people, I must act. The princess, as you have already noticed, is a capable fighter who wields magic. And Rob's skill as a ranger will definitely be useful to us. I would rather not involve the princess in a dangerous journey such as this. I know, but you do not have a choice. You either take me with you or you stay here. It is not a request, but a command from your princess. Ha ha ha, that's certainly a new character trait I hear there. Alright, Lenny and Rob will head out together. The monastery is located in the northeast of the flower fields in Perpetua. If we have the preparations to make in Tormund, we should proceed unobtruously. It is possible that the soldiers will return. Then let's move quickly. I have not seen such a fire in your eyes for a long time. I'm going to close the deal with the grimoire. My hands are trembling in excitement. What about you, Sienna? Yeah, I'm tagging along. It wouldn't be wise to stay here. Also, I haven't gotten my reward yet. Let's discuss the payment on our way out, Sir Victor. Of course, my dear Sienna. Let's head out then. We must leave the city and move through the northeast of the forest. Okay, now that was one heck of a situation. Decisions. Probably switch these two. And put Lenny and Sienna together. I guess this makes sense. Anyways, for now, we're just gonna leave this be. And I'm gonna call this a session. You know what to do. If you made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will catch you all in the next session. Thanks for watching.